And I can't tell you when I have last been so disappointed. It almost brought me to tears. I am a person who very much loves and respects our president. I mean, I would be the first to say to you that the circular firing squad that was surrounding the president for weeks was not helpful. Even for those who believed that the president was not the person that should run at this time and he should step aside, I believe that there are ways to do things that are respectful. I think some of what happened was very disrespectful and sometimes, in my own opinion, quite disgraceful.
Meanwhile, I also spoke to Ohio Senate Minority Leader Nikki Antonio from Lakewood about where the Democratic Party goes from here.
I think we have to take a moment of appreciation and gratitude for President Biden. And the next breath we take is one of possibility, opportunity, and excitement.
Now, the president's decision injects confusion and potentially the threat of legal challenges into the campaign as Democrats prepare for the party's convention on August 19th. Our Giovanni Ligi joins us now live in the newsroom with more insight from local Democratic leaders. Gio?
Well, this decision really could push Ohio into the middle of a legal battle, and here's why. There is an August 7th deadline for candidates to make the November ballot, but Ohio lawmakers voted to move the deadline to September 1st. It was signed into law by Governor Mike DeWine, but does not take effect until September 1st. The Secretary of State says Democrats need a candidate by that September deadline, so clearly some confusion here and really uncharted legal territory. The question from some Democrats is, will Republicans put up a fight to keep the eventual Democratic nominee off of the ballot here in Ohio? This is part of why there was going to be that early August virtual roll call, which is now up in the air. But with this really fluid and developing situation, the deadline is rapidly approaching.
I think that he was sort of just kind of throwing some more sort of grist in the mill, but it just that just doesn't make sense. I mean, the idea that you'd have an entire election where they are not allowing the choice of the party and the vice president of the president who's not running again to not do it would be a very undemocratic act. I'll just put it that way.
So clearly an important 2 weeks ahead, and why some Democrats say unity right now within the party is so critical. And there were 14 million people who voted in the primaries for Joe Biden, they say, also voting for Harris's platform. So naturally, essentially, they say the torch should just be passed down with the clock ticking.
Of course, I feel bad about President Joe Biden, but I feel good about democracy. Democracy is on the ballot, and that's what we're really excited about right now. And we'll learn the rules, we'll understand how we move forward and how we select who's going to represent our platform, but we still are firmly behind the policies that we believe in.
So once again, the question is, will Republicans put up a fight to keep the eventual nominee off the ballot here in Ohio? House Speaker Mike Johnson said Republicans could file legal challenges if Biden is replaced. We are now at that point. So still a very fluid situation. Will the Democratic Party then rally around Vice President Harris and have that virtual vote to lock her in as the nominee in early August? Or will there be an open convention, something that hasn't happened since 1968?
All right, much to follow. Giovanni Ligi reporting from the newsroom. Thank you.